Guys, I couldn't help it. I was watching Nefertiti, Medium Prophetess, and I mostly just be laughing at how she be going hard in the paint, cursing people out. Oh, you want to put hat on me, Papa? Oh, thank you. Thank you, Papa. Okay, guys, but I was just like, Nefertiti, Medium Prophetess, boy, she don't be playing. Some right before I was about to make this video, I was listening to her, and it was funny because it caught me off guard when she had said, she was like, she said, if you don't like me talking about God, get the off my channel. She had went hard with it too. I was like, dang, that's crazy. Thank you, Papa. Thank you. Thank you. Good boy. You want me to wear a hat? Okay, I'll wear it. So yeah, it's just crazy because I saw some of her people, like not her people, but the people on her channel, some of the karmics, and I ain't gonna lie, sometimes I be laughing at the stuff they be saying because the idiocracy, like these people literally go on there, just they take the sweet time out of their day to go type some stuff. Like when they get rude, I don't laugh at that stuff. Like I really get pissed off when it's a lot of guys on there that be saying like perverted things, so it kind of pisses me off. Like I'm like that's why I was turned off from men for some time, because it seemed like all they do is think with their little head, if you know what I'm saying. And I was just like, even if their head is bigger down there, it's still little, smaller than their big head on their shoulders. And it's like they let that phallus control them more than their actual thoughts in their brain. Like it's like all the blood goes down there and they let it rule them. So I'm like, if I can't really trust someone like that who's easily persuaded and ruled by a member on their body. Maybe perhaps that's just the way they were created, but I don't think so, because there's men, at least a couple I know of, that don't allow that thing to rule them, at least as far as I know. But it was crazy because there was this guy named Bird Breakfast Club, and he got out of there. He was like, I think these cards is starting to make our black people go crazy, because she was going hard in the paint, baby. She don't barely take a breath when she was talking. She baby, she can go. She be going hard in the paint, baby. The way she talks, she can start up an engine. Not to talk crap about her, like I'm not trying to talk mess, but like some of the people be like saying, "Relax, baby, take a breath," because she can go. She don't care. I mean, it's just crazy. But the Bird Breakfast Club dude, he was like, "Relax, baby girl, it's not real." And then he was like, "I think that she letting the cards control her." And then the next comment he said was, "I'm out." And I didn't see him no more after that. So he was serious as hell when he had said he was getting out of there. That was good. That, because sometimes people say they're getting out of there, but they just trying to ask for attention and want her to say something to them, but they still be in there. But the crazy part is half of the people, they stay watching her even when they don't like what she's saying. But the thing is, if it wasn't real, Mr. Bird Breakfast Club, that's the name of his channel. I mean, the channel, the name that he at least named that channel he was on. Oh, sorry, but 333. But I just saw that on the timer. So if you guys see me saying that, I'm not like doing any demonic witch coding or anything. I thought I'd say that because it's like I could hear it in the future, like somebody who comes across this channel and this video particularly, and say, "What is she doing? Why does she say those numbers?" It's just I learned it from other tarot reader people who was saying that, but it was just crazy because the Bird Breakfast Club dude, he was telling her that "Relax, baby girl" is not real, and he was like, "I think she letting them cards control her." It's almost like I could hear him saying it. It was hilarious to me, because I'm like, if it wasn't real, what was he doing watching her in the first place? I'm pretty sure if he knows in his mind that it's not real, I'm pretty sure he's watched other tarot readers before to see like the stories that they come up with. But the crazy thing is that it actually is real, especially when you're tapped in and I was just gonna say something about the energy that flows through you. And like when I don't know how to explain it, but I didn't believe it before like that, and then I saw how real it was when a woman was able to tell me exactly what I knew that was going on, that I had a idea of what was going on. And it matched up to even things that I had forgotten about had come out in the reading. And I was like, that's pretty strange. And then I had did a reading on my own with cards that I made with words, and then that's when I found out like the power of symbols and letters and words. Um, because I made my own cards that I hand wrote, and the energy came out the same in my own reading that I did 2 years later in another woman's reading that she did for me about this killer couple that was an interracial people, an interracial couple. And I kept picking that up spiritually and with the cards, because I kept seeing signs of things. And there was a lot that had happened back in 2022 that revealed that the people that were watching me was an interracial couple, and I couldn't fathom. I didn't understand, not couldn't fathom. I'm just thinking about this officer who said he couldn't fathom someone hacking my phone, but it was kind of funny, 555, that he couldn't fathom that when they literally have it on the news about people having sorry, I just see my son having the hot sauce container and I don't want him to make a big mess. But anyways, they have these skimmers on the gas pumps and cash registers, and there's people warning other people about it. But it's hard for him to fathom that a phone would be hacked. But I'm, I guess it's not hard for him to fathom that people are doing other scams using devices that even if you go to a restaurant in the drive-through, there's a potential risk of someone scanning your credit card or your debit card to get extra money, like to make charges. And that used to happen to me even when I went to food carts. I'll be like, what's this extra charge on here? Like, these mugs thought they was slick. But then it stopped because people were catching on to it. It's like myself, I was catching on to it and making reports about where I bought it, like 7-Eleven or food carts downtown by the Portland State University college. Um, that those food carts, the Mediterranean cart, I was like, dang, they just took extra money. So I guess it's hard to fathom that too, because the way that officer said that. But anyways, I was talking about some of the characters that come on to Miss Nefertiti Medium Prophetess's channel. And baby, she don't be playing around. She'll next thing you know, you just see somebody whole profile disappear because she get rid of them. And then I don't watch it all the time. I don't watch her all the time. I just didn't want this hat on, but my son put it on, so I'll put it on. I didn't I don't watch her every single time, but sometimes the way she respond to these people and their foolishness, it make me bust out laughing. Cause she do not play, and then it do seem funny though. Cause the last time when she was like, "If you don't want to hear me talking about God, get the God my channel," it was so funny. Oh my god, she wasn't playing around. She said that F word with power, baby. They was probably like, "Oh, let me hurry up and get up off here." But it was some people. I'm glad to see that some people kept their word and got on up off of there. Like this one dude, like he was trying to talk mess, but when he saw that he wasn't getting the attention from her that he wanted, then he finally got on off of there because he was just attention seeking, and that's all these people be doing is just energy harvesting and attention seeking and stuff like that. So, um, yeah, I was gonna say something else about. Yeah, you happy too. So I just was speaking of happy. That's what I was about to talk about. I was about to talk about happy because it seemed like some people were upset that I was being nice to them today, especially after I had got pulled over by a cop a second time. That was supposed to just totally tear me down. But I feel like by that happening, I even said it in the car because I feel like I'm doing the right thing for some reason. Like I must be doing something right for them to be coming hard in the paint. I already knew they was gonna do it. Like these officers should feel lame as fuck for, but they don't because they getting incentivized right now. But in their personal life, when that energy shift come and happen, baby, y'all gonna be wishing that y'all was on the opposite side of karma. So I had stopped worrying about it. That's what made me have a better energy, and it's like I felt good when I was walking in the store when I went to go cash one of my smaller checks from work. I was happy. Even the only person who had a really negative attitude the most was a melanated man. That's so sad. That is so sad. But the other people, they were they were gay. It was like a gang stalker that was trying to have an attitude, and he was a queer man that was getting in a priz. He was tall for that small priz, but I wasn't like talking crap about him. I was just noticing that there's a certain type of people that have certain cars at times, not all the time, not all the time, because I know there's different people that have those same cars. Like there's kind of like a stereotype. I've even talked about it with some other coworkers in the past. Like it seemed like big dudes like to get real small cars sometimes. Not all big dudes, because all some big dudes get trucks and bigger cars, but it's so funny sometimes when you see big bear dudes getting in those small cars. And then it's funny because sometimes like really tiny people, they want the big cars. I guess it's like an opposite, so it's kind of like that type of thing, not like trying to talk crap about it. But anyways, it was a gang stalker that I could tell he was gang stalking because instead of him coming out of the car, I mean out of the Fred Meyer store straight to his car, because where his car was parked, it was easier for him to just walk down the aisle and go to his car versus going around to where my car was, going over to where my car, all the way around to where my car was. He was about to walk by the driver's side, but then he went around my car to squeeze between my car and another car, and my son's stroller was at the next to my son's passenger door, and he went that way, and he squeezed through there to go to his car instead of just walking straight out the store going to his car and making a slight right. It was a lot easier to do that than making like a detour going onto the side where I was, which was away from his car, which he had a straight shot coming out the store going straight to his car versus coming straight out and going around to where my car was, coming back around and then going to his car. That's how I knew he was a gang stalker, and he was wearing blue. And then he tried to come back. I cranked my car up just to kind of go forward. Then he came and knocked on my window, and he said, "Hey, ma'am," he was like waving, trying to get my attention. I was like, I think he thinks I was gonna leave the stroller, but I appreciate him letting me know. What are you doing? Well, anyways, yeah. So I was thanking him for about to let me know, but I feel like usually when you really need them to let you know something, they don't let you know. So I knew that, and then he tried to say it out of an attitude like I was about to say, because like if you drove off and left, you were not about to be happy. And like he said it kind of like, I can't really explain it, but it's like he was making fun of me and like saying, "Girl, you was about to be real dumb and stupid." But what he didn't know and realize is that I knew that the stroller was there, and I was just moving up some so I can make room for other people to come by, because I saw that my in the parking spot I was a little bit too far back from where you park that little stump thingy, and I pulled up a little bit, and so when I revved the engine, it was he heard it, so he ran all the way back from his car to come and let me know I was about to leave the stroller there, but I already knew because I was just pulling up. You want the hat, Papa? Oh, he's happy with it. You want it? Oh, you want me to put it back on? Okay, I'll put it back on. Ta-da! There you go. Okay, so anyways, that way, then after that happened, he was doing all kind of stuff, being extra, just paying too much attention to me, like because I guess because my energy, they couldn't mess with me how they wanted to today. And oh, you want me to eat some of this? Well, I gotta eat it. You do it. Yummy. So anyways, oh, see, you're making a mess, Papa. No. It tastes good though. Thank you. Oh, 1333. It had a hair. But or lint, yeah. But anyways, that guy, all of a sudden he was worried about like messing with me so much that somebody was annoyed by him being in the way. When he tried to back up, they was honking that horn at his behind, baby. Like, what are you doing? Get out of the way. And then he was trying to back up. He almost hit somebody, and then they were angry. Then that energy that he probably wanted to use to me, it got used on him. So he couldn't really gang stalk me. He was unsuccessful at that gang stalking attempt. And this was after I had got stopped by the police on that other video you guys might see. Sometimes they load my videos out of order, so that's okay. But like when I load them up one after the other, sometimes like a couple times I've seen where it was okay, here. There you go. You look so cute. You handsome, Papa. Yeah, there you go. Okay, I'll put it on. 1444. So I just wanted to share that stuff with you guys because it was just crazy that it was backfiring on people, the attempts that they were doing to affect me. And it's like, I don't know, I had a positive interaction with the motorcycle cop, so I think they have a better attitude because they get to have fun riding on a motorcycle, so that's the cool part. And plus he was like, it's like if something happened, like when he saw me, it's like whatever energy he was about to have with me, when I looked out the window and I waved to him, it changed his whole energy. That he was like, his mean looking demeanor face, it's like it changed, like, because sometimes they don't know what they're gonna get or what to expect. And I usually be polite to the officers. I give them a chance to be respectful before I be disrespectful to them. Or like if I start having more of a stern tone of voice with them, I be respectful to them first to allow them to have the opportunity to be respectful first. And usually it works, but sometimes the officers just they just be ignorant, baby. And that was in Beaverton, so maybe that's why they also had a better attitude too, because I never had no problems with the Beaverton police. But yeah, I don't think I've ever had any issues with the Beaverton police. It was only black men that have issues with the Beaverton police. That could be a reason why they hate black women too, because of the stories I heard. But I had problems with other police officers though. I don't know what it is about Beaverton though, but I never had problems with them. But anyways, after I got that ticket, I don't know, something shifted in the energy, and oh, Lord have mercy. And then he want to run out of here now. Now he kind of embarrassed. Okay, I don't want to embarrass you, Papa. He trying to hide. After you gonna make a stink bum over here. Ooh, oh, you want me to chase you? We'll play in a minute, Papa. But yeah, guys. So I just like, after I got that ticket, it was just funny because he passed gas. He farted right there. But anyway, the battery saver. But anyways, so like it was crazy because like after I got the ticket, I don't know why I still felt good. Like I felt even better after I got the ticket. It's because I knew that was like physical manifestation. 1722 triumphant. I don't know if 1722 means that, but I know I've read 722 meant triumphant. And anyways, I just felt pretty good. I knew that I was doing the right thing after I had gotten that second ticket. And then the officer tried to make a deal saying if I go ahead and get my license before the end of the month or close the week before, then um he'll dismiss the ticket or something like that. He said, I can't remember, but it's on the other video because I didn't even know, like my phone storage was full, that it shouldn't have been able to record that long, but I tried to get as much as I could, and it wind up lasting the whole way. And I see why the Most High let it be that way, because oh, okay, thank you, because I found out some truth. I knew that there was some other scandalous stuff that my ex did, but I didn't think so. He was being just scandalous because I realized it doesn't say 300C on there. It says 300. So they did something where they got a title for, I don't know how they make fake titles because I don't be into that kind of stuff. But now I just revealed pretty much another hustle. Now I know what these guys are doing that buy and sell cars when they use them for trafficking. This is something I revealed back in 2022, the end of March 2022, after my grandmother passed away, because there was things that were happening from the people who was harassing me. So I had already revealed it to them, and I noticed how some of the cops, they're protecting these people. They're not saying, oh, this is, but he didn't get me in trouble for it though. He just, I think the officer could tell that I didn't know about it either, because I didn't. I was trusting that he gave me, that Robert Porter gave me a proper title and that he wasn't that scandalous. But just seeing that, I know that I'm correct now about other things I had a feeling of him doing, and that's why I let him go. And I knew he was attempting to try to that's why I think Heidi, it was a Caucasian woman named Heidi. She wound up allegedly overdosing on and rest in peace, Miss Heidi, on cocaine. But I have a feeling that Robert's brother or somebody that around there, they knew something about it, and I think they could have sacrificed her. So, and trust me, these melanated dudes that are karmics, they there's no limit to what they'll do. It don't matter who you are, they gonna try to do something because that's how desperate they are to look like they're on top. um and so that they can continue to put down melanated women. I'm talking about the karmic melanated man, not the good upright melanated man. But yeah, so and I noticed after that black man, the melanated karmic man, the way he came honking the horn at me in the traffic, I was like, how did you see me while I'm in my car and know who I am? And it was in like I that guy, and then he texted me a little bit ago. I almost about to text him and be like, don't ever follow me and don't text me again, or off with your head. That's how I feel. But you know what? I'm not even gonna implant that negative energy to him. I'm just gonna ignore and block, because I was gonna change my number, but I was testing something out. Because I already knew that dude was a karmic. Because I was like an African dude in Beaverton trying to talk to a car. I mean, I was gonna say color. I mean, our karmic trying to talk to a colored, um, melanated. I was gonna say chocolate. A so I keep wanting to say chocolate. A chocolate melanated woman like me? No, y'all usually go for the vanillas. Don't come over here trying to pretend that you want you some chocolate, baby. That's how I knew someone right. That's how I knew something wasn't right. 2121, when those at first back in 2022, when a bunch of melanated men were following me around in white vehicles, asking me if I needed help. I knew that. I was like, I know the devil is alive, baby, because y'all know y'all do not care about us chocolate melanated women. So please take y'all tail on. You cannot fool us. That's why I don't trust now none of y'all. I don't trust now one of y'all.
Oh, you're so handsome, Papa.
You cute with this hat on.
You're cute already, but look at you. Yeah, look at you, Papa. Come here.
Okay, so yeah, they know, they should know by now. I don't trust them. Like, this is, guys, this is how retarded, mentally disabled these karmic gang stalking people are. You've been watching me for how long, and you still trying to send melanated men to ask me if I need help and pretend that they want something to do with me? The Mexican man, he went ahead and left me alone because I told him straight up I found it creepy that he rushed over to Sportsman Warehouse before they closed, one because he goes fishing. Boy, y'all gonna find out one day. If you think that you finna take me somewhere and think you finna do something, you gonna be the one who end up exactly where you thought you was gonna have me. So when I told homeboy Gustavo that I found it creepy that he went to go meet me the same day I was gonna go get a gun. That's why, and pay attention now, y'all, because I remember I told y'all those other gang stalking men decided to show up to Safeway real quick and pull up, and I had it on video when I decided I was gonna go get a gun, and I felt them making moves. That's why there was a black man that was standing there at the counter at Sportsman Warehouse. He wasn't getting no gun or nothing. He was just walking around. He walked by and looked at me to see if I would make eye contact. I did not, because I didn't even want to see that karmic devil in his eyes. So I just kept looking straight, and I said, "This man's gonna show himself. He gonna expose himself." And then right when they called me, he stopped what he was doing. He hurried up and came over closer to hear what I was saying. He had put his ear closer. He was trying to listen. And then after he got the information, he heard what I was saying, he got up out of there. I didn't see him no more after that second. After I stepped back from the counter and I was done having the conversation with Anthony, the taller, skinny, uh, white kid. He might have been 25 years old. So if you're a little older, my bad for calling you a kid, because you taller than me, but you still look like a child. You a kid. He had that skinny face, but he had a good confidence though, and was helpful with teaching me how to operate the gun that they were showing me. I think it was the Taurus GX something, but I looked online and I said it was a blessing because I saw that there were deaths that were happening from that gun. Like, people dropped the gun and the trigger was so like quick that it fired when it was dropped. And a death happened. I can't remember exactly where it was, but I was like, okay, so that was just an extra miracle, because we don't need no accidental deaths for these karmics to feel like they got victory, baby. It's only supposed to be I ain't gonna go into that because that's gonna sound negative of me talk about them getting unalive because they coming over here trying to unalive me. Like, I feel like y'all already know. You should even know that I'm ready to unalive y'all if you think you finna come near me and unalive me. That's why they trying to do it slick and want to think they want to catch me off guard or do something with poisoning or something like that. And not what you doing. Oh my goodness. Oh, he looks so adorable doing the stuff he's doing, man. I never thought I would have a kid of my own. I never thought I would be a mom. And then it's so cute. But yeah, guys, I'm think I'm done talking now. I didn't mean to make this video as long as it is, but yeah, Sportsman Warehouse. Gustavo came from Sportsman Warehouse, guys, and then he later told me he works around where I live. In the way he told me is what let me know that he knew from the jump what he was doing when he came over to me. That's why he was so nervous when he was talking to me. And then a spider appeared. So every time I see a spider appear when a karmic come around me, that's my sign right there that I ain't finna talk to you, baby, because that spider appeared right there. That mean demon to me. That mean demon, and you gonna get killed like the spiders do. And it don't necessarily have to be from me that you're getting unalived, just spiritually, because of backfire of you planning on trying to come and kill me. That's why when I made my own cards, Mr. Bird Breakfast Club, man, uh his, I think he called himself Bird Breakfast Club, and it was obviously a melanated man. And he said it's not real, but before that had even happened, I wrote the letters, the number, the phrases and the words out on these cards, and I, for some odd reason, wrote amphibian. And then it said amphibian distraction that came out, blue, orange, because those are the letters that the colors that I chose for those words. I was making different colors for each word that I wrote on different cards. Um, and then it dawned on me that him asking me to go fishing with him and him saying he came there to go fishing, it was a distraction. So they were trying to distract me, and me going fishing with him was a distraction from me being on my right path and doing what I need to do. And then I also saw it as a distraction from something, like, you know how you were about to go do one thing, but then someone distracts you and then you go do another thing, and then and it takes you down another path. It takes you off of your path of what you were supposed to be doing or going to do. And if you kept on doing and focusing on what you were supposed to do, you would have gotten quicker, faster to your destination of completing what you were supposed to complete, versus being distracted and going off over with this other person doing something else. And then it leads, when they distract you and lead you off the path or lead you away from what your focus was, then it takes you, like, it sets you back, is a way I want to say it right now. But there's other ways I could describe it, but right now I'm just going to say it's like a setback. So in essence, to me, I see that distraction as a setback, and that's all he was coming to do. So I just cut it off right then and there. And Black Buddy, Mr. Africa, I could tell from his demeanor and from his facial features that that man was an African. I don't know which type of African. Could have been Nigerian, but y'all, I was about to say, y'all Negro Africans, y'all don't be, especially in Oregon, y'all don't be dealing with us chocolate melanated queens like that. Y'all don't come for us. Y'all want the vanillas, and I know why too, but I ain't gonna talk about that. uh so yeah, just go ahead and stay with y'all preference, baby, because do not come over here with that foolishness. Go on over there, stay over there, baby, please. Don't come over here trying to start no mess with me. Do not try to play like I'm dumb as you are, please. Thank you.